I want to share something that I worked on because the work's always ongoing, right? This holiday. And that is my need to be efficient, always on top of things, always making the most of my time and energy. I have 3 kids. It makes sense that I want to be efficient, right? I don't want to be more exhausted than I'm going to be at the end of the day than I can manage. So yes, it makes sense to be efficient, but the efficiency that I'm talking about that was bothering me is the kind of manic sense that if you're not efficient, then bad things will happen. So it comes with fear. It comes with a needy kind of urgency that you must be efficient. Because if not, you're going to be really, really tired, or you won't have the energy to do what you want to do, or whatever fear that might bring up in you. And mine came up because I kind of broke my toe. I don't think I did. I don't know if I broke it fully, but it's still hurting right now. And that was 6 weeks ago. And the reason I fell on it was because I was going from upstairs, downstairs. This is a classic mum thing, right? And there was all this crap lying around. There was bowls of food. The kids had taken like fruit up to their rooms at night time and left the bowls in the landing. So there's bowls of fruit. There was discarded glasses of water. There was laundry that needed to be done. And I was taking a couple of things down from my room. So obviously I see this stuff. I'm like, oh, I might as well take this stuff with me. There's no point in me coming up and down 3 times. That wouldn't be efficient, right? So I basically gather up this laundry, glasses, my phone, my bowls, all kind of balancing precariously. But I had them. I was holding them. Start walking downstairs, and I was carrying too much. And these were very, very steep stairs. This was on holiday. It wasn't our own home. And I tripped. I guess I wasn't concentrating on where I was going because they were new stairs. I don't know them unconsciously. Ended up throwing the plate that I was holding in my right hand in order to grab the railing of the stairs, and fell forwards onto my toe. So obviously it really hurt my toe, but I ended up smashing a bowl and a plate. So much for efficiency. It really wasn't efficient. I broke things and I didn't. I ended up being in pain. I couldn't walk for a whole week, so that ruined 1 week of holiday. And it made me really think about why I feel that I have to be so time efficient, energy efficient, because I always feel like I need to get on top of things, that I need to feel more in control. That if my to-do list being laundry, tidying up, I like things to look neat and tidy because that makes me feel better, then if I don't do that, then it's like this fear of feeling out of control, that the house is messy, that I'm not doing what I need to do, that the laundry will kind of somehow take over. I'm just going to pass over a stile here. And actually, that's a wound, right? Everyone wants to be efficient, but if there's that manic, urgent neediness around it, it's not efficient. It's a wound. So I had to look into this fear, the fear of being out of control. And what I came up with after sitting with the feeling and releasing it was that, well, 2 kind of little mantras, I guess, that I've been telling myself ever since. First one, there is no time. There is no time, because I impose on myself deadlines, i.e. I need to have got past a certain number of things on my to-do list by a certain time, either a certain time in the day or a certain time in the week. These are all self-imposed. So releasing that construct that I've put around the kind of mum person that I want to be, by saying there is no time. Obviously I know there is, but it's like reminding myself that I don't need to be constantly anal and worried about it. So there is no time. And then the second part is I am supported, because the other wound there was, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? As I've explained to you, there was all this stuff at the top of the stairs. No one. downstairs. No one apart from me takes things upstairs. They need to go upstairs. It's like, I think that's like a mum's sixth sense or something. So I was coming from a point of, if no one else is going to do it, I have to do it. Therefore, combined with efficiency, I have to do it, and I have to do it now. Otherwise it'll get out of control. So reminding myself that I am supported, even though clearly the children and no one else does it, it's a bit like calling on your inner parents, a bit like naming a feeling. When you name it out loud, you make it conscious, it no longer has power over you. So me saying I am supported, even if nothing changes materially, makes me feel like I am, because I'm kind of asking for help by saying I'm supported, or I'm manifesting that I feel supported even if nothing changes. I hope that makes sense. So these two little mantras, I am supported and there is no time, have really helped me feel less manic, less urgent, less out of control. Is there still as much to do? Of course there is. Nothing has changed. I am just as efficient. Although I do now question how much I can carry in one go, how much I can possibly do in one go, right? I do try now and space things out because of this notion that I have all the time in the world to do things. My to-do list isn't going to eat me up. So just passing that along, if anyone else is feeling a little bit overwhelmed these holidays with the kids at home, just remembering to recognize if there's a manic, needy, urgent quality around what you feel, then it's a wound. It's not a value. I'm always going to be an efficient person. That's who I am. But when there's that tinge, that's not efficiency as a value. That's a wound. It needs to be looked at. So remembering whatever mantra works for you. But if it works for you, my too, there is no time, and I am supported. Lots of love.